Ernie, thank you and welcome to Phoenix, Arizona as this second round Western Conference Series continues. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. Game one had the Suns winning by 7. Steve Nash put in 31. The Clippers were led by Elton Brand's 40. With Doug Collins and Craig Sager, this is Kevin Harlan as we look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by McDonald's.
Well, Kevin, a quick peek here. I think the guy that I want to take a look at early is Chris Kaman. You heard Magic Johnson talking.
Mobley was 1 of 6 in that game, and here is Brand, who shoots over Marion and ties the game at 2.
Well, he was 18 of.
Cross inside. Some people thought he may have traveled. Brand finding Kaman inside, who shook the defense of James Jones.
That's the kind of.
Tino Mobley. Put back up in by Brand. Great start for the Clippers, up by 8.
Yeah, more importantly,
Thomas is on Brand. Radmanovic with the rebound and missing the point-blank shot. And here's Brand trying to eat it up, and he does. Back for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's got it inside right now.
Look at that pass.
To Brand. But Brand always gets his miss and now is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Did turn the ball over 3 times, but he's got size, he's got quickness, and he gives him a lot of minutes now to put the ball on the floor and make that kind of play, something he didn't do early in the year.
That's Brand.
And that shows you what he's done with his game. He steps out on the floor now to make.
Kaman. Plus 12 in rebounding for the LA Clippers, and Brand. The defense of the Clippers much better tonight, and they were a good defensive team in the regular season. Elton Brand.
Well, they're defending the paint. 48 paint points for the Suns.
In this third quarter. 4 to shoot. It's Brand from Mobley.
Wide open shots. That time it was Mobley.
3 elimination games against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Brand.
Wow. They have just got it on automatic.
17.
Known when to push the ball. See, Kevin, when you control tempo when you run for layups or you run for post-ups for Brand, the ball inside, and when they've missed, they've pounded the offensive board. So this has been a great job by Sam Cassell orchestrating his team tonight into this lead here as we go into the 4th period.
And he's also, in talking about the Radmanovic 3. 10th rebound by Brand. Inside the feed to Livingston.
Offensive rebounds, long shots.
They have only led for 21 seconds tonight.
Now this game, I just don't see the energy to come back, and right now it's just all working. Now they're going to Elton Brand, so this is going to be one of those games. It'll be interesting to see if Mike D'Antoni brings Steve Nash back in the game, or if he lets him get a rest here. He's played now 40 minutes a game, up from 35 a game in the regular season. So if his team can't make a push, we might not see Nash the rest of the night.
And Doug, it's interesting taking a look at the landscape of Game 2s in the second round. Mavericks won last night in San Antonio by 22. The Heat won tonight by 22 points. Clippers up now by 20 points. Nash is coming off the bench. Tim Thomas picked up his 4th personal foul for the Suns.
Well, Mike D'Antoni's probably going to make one more push. Give him about 3 or 4 minutes, and if they can't get the game, it looked like it was devastating. And they bounced back and won 3 straight. So it's a very resilient team.
Brand the 4th quarter. Elton Brand has 24 and 10, 26 and 10 rebounds.
Well, he gets great extension on that jump shot. They took their time. They used the clock. They shot a very high percentage. Only 12 turnovers for 10 points. Playoff shot.
Ewing will drive on House. The reverse is in. Nice play by Daniel Ewing.
He's a great kid. I loved him. You get a chance to watch him play. He's a wonderful young guy.
10 different Clippers scored tonight. 10 points by Radmanovic off the bench. Game high 27, or Clipper high 27 points by Elton Brand. And scoring under 100 points. Suns. And Doug, we know what happens when that happens.
Well, they're undefeated when they score over 100, and they have not won when they haven't. 0-4, so that has been a magic mark after getting 130 tonight, only 97. Great job by the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Tino Mobley, who had 23, our closer of the game, presented by TNT's, the closer, starting June 12th. Tino, after going 1 of 6 in Game 1, finishes strong tonight. Let's go to Craig Sager.
Well, you had 6 players in double figures. You leading the way with 27 points along with 10 rebounds. Talk about the way you guys started this game, set the tempo, and pretty much had your will from the start.
We started off well. We set the tempo early, set our tone. We out-rebounded about at least 30 boards tonight, which, was imperative. We hit the rebounds, hit the offensive rebounds, hit the defensive boards, and that gave us a big advantage.
The fact that you guys were able to keep your big men on the floor, Chris Kaman playing so well, that's an advantage that you guys obviously have. It's only one game, but how has your confidence changed after this win?
Our confidence never really, was beside us. We had confidence the whole time. We played them well the first game, but we let them score too many points. So tonight we wanted to make those adjustments that we watched tons of film on, and it worked for us tonight.
You did watch a lot of film. I was waiting for you guys at practice. Talk about what impact Sam Cassell has on your team and also on tonight's game.
Oh, man, Sam Cassell's a great leader. We never get too high. We never get too low with him out there on the helm. And, he plays great. He hits big shots, and, I'm glad he's on our squad.
All right, thanks a lot. He'll be with the guys in the studio later on as well. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you very much, Craig. Our producer tonight, Scott Cockrell, and a special thanks to Howie Singer, who was flown in from the game in San Antonio last night. He is the lead director for the New York Knicks on the Madison Square Garden Network. Howie, thank you. Great job tonight. For Doug Collins and Craig Sager and the rest of our crew, I'm Kevin Harlan saying good night from Phoenix, Arizona. This series is tied at 1-1 as we send you to Atlanta and Ernie Johnson.